Alrighty, so we recently did a video like this, but I think with Gogeta 4 coming to the game, there's going to be a lot of newer eyes on the channel and the game in general. So I want to sort of update this video for you guys now that the hype is at an overload and just talk about it a little bit more and go into details because we now have a little bit more details for what the GDC Part 2 is going to be looking like. So as you guys can see here, we have Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta in all of his glory. He is going to be a Carnival LR for Part 2 of GDC. So that means he's going to be on a Carnival banner, and I'm going to explain some good things about the Carnival banner, some bad things about the Carnival banner, and so also who's going to be on it, and some potential options that you have to obtain this character as easy as possible. So if all of that sounds interesting to you, don't forget to leave a like if you enjoy it, and if you are new around here and you like Dokkan videos, don't forget to subscribe because we are going hard for GDC. So let's get started. Now, the frame of reference that we need for this individually is the previous Part 1 banner, because if you guys don't know, the science to this quote unquote is you take the banners from Part 1, you figure out who has a counterpart, that's who's Part 2. So that is the system that we went through. We did this on a video the other day, and that's sort of where we're at, right? We talked about this, and again, because I feel like there's going to be a lot of newer players hopping into the game right now, a lot of people that maybe weren't going to play because they saw what Part 1 was, now they know what Part 2 is, they might hop into the game. So let's go ahead and get started with the first thing, who is going to be on the banner, and then we'll move to the next part of the video. First up, we have the Part 1 banner here. You guys can see it's a Legendary Summon Carnival. It's going to be the same case here. It's going to say new SSR, Super Saiyan 4 or Gogeta Super Saiyan 4 can be Dokkan Awakened to do an LR, and then it's going to say exchange 500 Carnival coins global for him once only, and then perform a multi-summon to get summon points 3 times only. There's going to be this right here. The first round you get summon points. Not really a big deal for now. And then I'm not going to read all this, but you guys can see the lineup on the banner. This is 100% accurately predictable because all of these characters were part of a multi-part celebration that had counterparts. So it's very easy to line things up. So if we go to the featured cards right here, the first one is going to be Rose Goku Black. Rose Goku Black is going to get replaced by Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. That's the most hyped thing that we can get. The second character is, these two can be interchanged, but the result is still going to be the same. This character right here is going to be replaced by the Part 2 Carnival LR, one of them, and then this one's going to be replaced by the other. So this one is going to be the Part 1 other version. Why am I blanking here? This is going to be Super Saiyan 3 Goku right here into Super Saiyan 4 Goku, right? And then this is going to be Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, because this is the Part 2 character, this is the Part 1 character. So this is going to become the Part 2 character, and then this is going to become the Part 1 character. Does that make sense? Very simple stuff. Now, Tech Broly here was Part 1 for the Worldwide Download Celebration of 2024, and his Part 2 Carnival counterpart was the Family Kamehameha STR Gohan. Physical Super Saiyan Gogeta into Blue Gogeta was the 9th anniversary Part 1 Carnival character. So the 9th anniversary Part 2 Carnival character were the Gammas, and they are going to replace this Gogeta right here. And then with Future Gohan, this is a rare case where both of them were Part 2 because they did double Dokkan Fest and then double Carnival. So it's going to be the other Carnival from the Worldwide Download Celebration of 2023. And then this is going to be our boy Physical Sword of Hope Trunks. Now, the next 3 characters here that aren't LRs don't really matter. They'll just be GT-related TURs that are sub-EZAs. But this EZA right here, or this character right here, is an LR that is more than likely going to be EZAing. So if we go to the categories, GT Heroes, unfortunately, does not have an LR that is going to, or that doesn't really have an LR that is in line for an EZA right now. Now, the problem with this website, Hydros does a great job with this website. But like if we, oh no, we can just look at this. So if we look at LRs right here, obviously not EZAing, they're going to EZA during year 11, already EZA'd, right? This is a super EZA, but they're not, they're going to be on the Dokkan Fest banner. Then if you just look at the LRs here, there's just nothing here for GT Heroes, right? But if we go to, I'm a little bit more familiar with Dokkan info, so we'll just use that. I just wanted to kind of change up the background a little bit of the video. But if we go over here to GT Bosses, this is where we can actually get a little bit more freaky deaky with it, right? So right here, this screams LR Super 17 to me. Nobody can beat him when he is Super 17, right? This character came out in 2021, May 20th, 2021 to be specific. So Golden Week 2021, yeah. And that's when he dropped. So if we go over here and we can go back to the banner, right? To me, it just screams that Super 17 is going to be in this spot with 3 other super easy A's. So that is sort of where we are at right now with who will be on the banner. Very valuable banner. I highly recommend summoning for the character that you want. I'm going to definitely have to say, like, you got to chase this guy over the Dokkan Fest. I don't think the value is there, but I think that just the hype factor is too much. And I would imagine that most players are going to be much more excited to summon for the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta character than Omega Shenron. It's just how it is. So with that being said, the video is not over, but now we need to talk about the ways that you can obtain this character in an easier fashion than usual. So during these big celebrations like this, we have what is known as the pity system. And with the pity system, what you can do is summon on the GDC banners and then accumulate 500 total coins, and then you can pity a character. So you may be thinking, Vil, do I need to summon for 500 coins on one individual banner? The answer is yes, and the answer is no. The answer is yes, because it will work for you, but the answer is no, because this will accumulate between all 4 banners. So in theory, if you were to do 125 on every single banner, you would ultimately get to that 500 coin mark. Now, when it comes to Dragon Stones, if you literally have nothing on any of your any of these banners, like no SSRs in the game rainbowed, it's going to take you a flat rate of 2,500 stones. But if you do have stones or you do have rainbowed characters, you're going to be getting extra 3 coins per multi on ones that you spent Dragon Stones on. So if you got a character you have rainbowed on a free step, you're going to be unable to obtain a coins for that character. So if we were to go, this will be a little bit easier to explain on global because you can read it. But if we were to go over here, you guys can see right now, your boy has 300 coins. So we're looking pretty good on 0 to hero. But we have a bunch of SSRs here that we cannot exchange for coins because the characters are not rainbow. Or if we go to the carnival side of things, it's going to be the same thing. But if in theory I had all of these characters rainbowed, like you could see like these SSRs down here, I could, if I was able to, I'd be able to just exchange these, get 3 coins a pop, and that is where dead multis still have their purpose because it's extra coins. Now, this does make it doesn't make it easy to pull the character, but this does give you a guaranteed avenue, which was not the case in years past. This has always been like a bit of an issue for the game because players just don't like, not players, but like just, yeah, players, like everyone in general could not like just get the, like in theory, I could go 5,000 stones on a banner and not get anything. So I said about this earlier where the answer was yes and no. This is where we can get a little bit like we can have some fun with the exchange here. So let's just say I know I want to coin Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. What I can do is exchange my red coins over to carnival coins. So now I have 300 carnival coins. Now you may be thinking, Vil, why would you do that? Like you just got rid of your red coins. Well, no, you guys can see I can go back and forth at my leisure and just continue to do this over and over again until I, do what I want to do with them, right? So we can just do this as many times as we want. You will not get punished for it. And you can just, you can convert them to the coins to buy the character that you want. So that is something you have to keep in mind. If you spend a total of 2,500 stones on this celebration, if you have nothing rainbowed, you are going to be able to pick up a copy of this Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta if you do end up getting shafted. So that is good, right? That, there's always an escape. There's a way out. I think that that's really good for the game that this option does exist. But towards the end, you may be confused on what to do. Maybe you don't get the 500. What I would do is convert these over to red coins and then just let them sit. Or you just exchange them directly, but I would just let them exchange on their own. So that way you did all of the summons you could possibly do, and you know you're not going back into the banner, right? So I just wanted to kind of clear that up, explain what's going on with the pity system. Maybe you guys don't understand how that works. Definitely exciting that we're going to be able to summon for Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta here soon. And that is who is going to be on his banner. So a quick recap. If you somehow missed it, the banner is going to be Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, Super Saiyan 3 Goku into Super Saiyan 4 Goku. This is going to be Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. This is going to be STR Family Kamehameha Gohan. The Gammas, Sword of Hope, more than likely Super 17, and then 3 GT related sub-easy A's. So very exciting stuff here for both versions, right? I'm still like, I'm recording this like 2 hours after the reveal dropped, and it's pretty damn hype. So I'm really excited for what the what GDC has stored. Let me know down below, how many stones do you have saved up? Which banner are you going to be summoning on first? Do you plan on going all in? Do you plan on just getting a copy and stopping? Are you dupe chasing? All that fun stuff in the comment section below. So as always, if you guys enjoyed this one, don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you are new, so that way you don't miss out on any Dokkan content. Ask any questions that you have in the comment section below. You can join the community Discord if you have any questions that I can't answer in the comment section because it's too hard to see everything that you're talking about. But with that being said, thank you guys for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.